Following Tulsa King, Sylvester Stallone is back in action in another explosive thriller, this time playing a black-clad robber leading a small crew to ambush an armored truck. Inside the truck, just a father and his teenage son. The heist kicks off with Stallone's crew slamming their car into the side of the armored vehicle, then swerving to hit it from the side. As the father and son inside start to panic, the robbers force them onto an isolated bridge with no one around. The two thought they could just back away and escape, unaware they were surrounded. Stallone's men had already blocked off the bridge from both sides. The armored truck was pinned with nowhere to go, and to make matters worse, one of the robbers hoisted a grenade launcher onto his shoulder. The truck was flipped on its side in the blast, but thanks to its reinforced armor and bulletproof glass, the father and son inside weren't seriously hurt. Still, they knew they couldn't just sit there. Climbing out through the sunroof, they prepared to fight back. But under the barrage of gunfire, their only option was to find cover. Once behind some protection, the father quickly laid out a strategy. They'd split up. One would move upward, the other downward, so they could deal with the attackers coming from both directions.
I think I got it.
Though the son was injured, he managed to take out two of the enemies, which wasn't a bad trade-off. Unfortunately, Stallone's side had overwhelming firepower. The father couldn't stay exposed any longer. He couldn't even retrieve a weapon from the ground. He pulled his son back into the armored truck and sealed the doors tight, cutting off all incoming fire. But Stallone wasn't about to give up. He walked up to the truck and tried to negotiate, calling for the father and son to come out peacefully. When they didn't respond, his patience ran thin. He ordered his men to toss in tear gas. He wanted to see how long they could hold out. The father reacted quickly, stripping off clothing to seal up any air leaks. He blocked all the vents and cracks. It was agonizing, but better than dying. Outside, the robbers were getting more aggressive. They weren't after the people inside. They wanted the gold. Afraid of attracting the police if they took too long, they brought in a power drill to force the doors open. Inside the truck, the father made a bold decision. He began crafting a makeshift Molotov cocktail using supplies in the truck. Then he instructed his son to distract Stallone by stalling during negotiations, while he slipped out through a hidden exit to strike back.